So when the question comes to mind of pick a Jackson, why do you like him? Two Jacksons immediately come to my mind. The first Jackson that is one of the most famous Jacksons in our generations was Michael Jackson, a famous pop singer in the 80s who I'm sure a lot of you have listened to his music plenty of times. My favorite song from him was Billie Jean. I love it. It's a great song, but I digress. He was not an option. So thankfully, the second Jackson I had in mind was an option, that being Samuel L. Jackson, the actor. And boy, do I love Samuel L. Jackson. He is a terrific actor. He's been in a lot of outstanding roles. His career stretches over for 30 or 40 years at this point. He's been in a multitude of movies, too many to choose from. But a lot of his characters are very, very terrifically portrayed by Mr. Jackson. He started his career in a little movie called Pulp Fiction. Well, it's not little anymore. Directed by Quentin Tarantino, and that movie launched him into stardom. That movie was basically responsible for everyone knowing Pulp Fiction, and also responsible for knowing Quentin Tarantino, all the movies he would go on to direct. Pulp Fiction, The Hateful Eight, The Django Unchained, that's a great movie, go watch it. Samuel L. Jackson's in it. And most recently, I have not seen the latest movie with DiCaprio in it, but Quentin Tarantino did that one as well, and I heard it was excellent. Anyways, about Samuel L. Jackson, his role in society, he is an actor. He's a great actor that portrays many characters and brings them to life. Some of my favorite Samuel L. Jackson characters would include Mace Windu from Star Wars, Frozone from The Incredibles. We also have I can never remember his name, but the main character from Snakes on a Plane, that is a product of its time. It's a cheesy movie, but I love it, especially the line where he says, "I've had it with these snakes on this plane." It's a really greatly delivered line, and I enjoyed Samuel L. Jackson. Another thing Samuel L. Jackson is most contributed to, he drops a lot of swear bombs, if you might say, and well, obviously I don't approve of swearing in my social activities. Seeing it come from Samuel L. Jackson, the way he delivers these lines, you can't help but like chuckle at the way he's delivering it. He's the second most. He is currently ranked as the second most actor in cinema to have the most swear lines, which was surprising when I was doing a little bit of research. Samuel L. Jackson in second place for F-bombs, huh? The first place being, I believe it was Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill is the most. Crazy. But yes, Samuel L. Jackson is an actor who's played multiple characters for all these years. Why are they special to me? So the first time I saw Samuel L. Jackson, not in person, but I heard of Samuel L. Jackson, was in The Incredibles. I grew up watching The Incredibles, and I loved all the characters in it. Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl, their children, Jack, all of them. But there was one character, Frozone, who I loved that character growing up as a kid. I especially love I love all his scenes. I'm just getting a cup of water. That's when then he freezes all the guys. That was a fantastic scene. Then another scene that is majorly popular in today's media is, "Honey, where's my super suit?" That scene is iconic, and I love it. More notable roles I know him from was Coach Carter, where he played a basketball coach. I mean, every actor is starting a movie where they play a coach at this point. It's just the norm nowadays. But back then, it was something Samuel L. Jackson had never done. I think he was also great in the movie Deep Blue, where he had an unexpected death. Spoiler, I'm not gonna say how, but if you've seen that movie, it's very unexpected. So, American pop culture, the influence he's had, Samuel L. Jackson, his career has spanned for multiple years. He's one of these actors that everyone looks up to. Many people in the industry have cited he is a great actor to work with. He brings this charisma on set. Anytime Samuel L. Jackson walks into the movie, you know it's going to be a movie that's going to have a lot of passion in it, because this guy's passionate about his movies. A lot of passionate actors, when they enter a project, most of them will want to read the script beforehand, and they'll go through it and they'll say, "Yes, I'll be in the movie," or "I think this could change," or they can say, "I don't want to be in the movie at all." There's been plenty of cases in today's now and age when actors look at the script and say, "I don't want to be in this." Example, Michael Keaton didn't want to be in Batman and Robin, which was probably a good choice. But yes, Samuel L. Jackson, Samuel L. Jackson, outstanding actor. I love the guy. He's really cool. And yeah, I think he is one of the greatest actors of our time, and I hope one day he wins an Oscar, because that's one accolade he has not achieved. He has won an Oscar. Hopefully one day he will win an Oscar before he reaches 80s, because he is fastly approaching 70, which is a scary thought. But kudos, he's a great actor. Thanks for listening.